Welcome back, everyone. It's Hayden here, and welcome to episode 5 of my Minecraft Hardcore series. So, this episode, we are going to be finishing the structure of the house. It's taken a few episodes now, but trust me, this one we will have it done. And yeah, so it's coming along quite well. Here's the structure. We just need to finish carving out this bit so we can put in this glass wall area, and then the basement will be just about complete, and then we have to build the main floor, and then we're done, and then we will fill it out next episode. But for now, this is where we are. So we're making some progress. I think in the last episode I accidentally said that episode was episode 5, but I was obviously wrong in that. But yeah, so we're making some good progress. The house will be done, and then once we get the house done, then we can actually start going out and exploring a bit more and having a bit more fun with, then it's just about progressing to the next level, which is probably about, mining, getting some more materials, setting ourselves up. At some point, we're obviously gonna go to the nether. We have the nether portal shell, or another portal spawn, whatever you want to call it. It's right next to the village, right next to our house now. So I imagine I may build a nice little containment structure around it, because I don't want anything getting through that we don't want to be here. So I'm gonna secure it. Yeah, so for now, obviously we're making good progress. And as I said before, this whole section is going to be the chest room. So we are going to, let's get rid of some of this dirt. We can recycle the dirt at some point. Also, we want to also make, at some point, probably put an incinerator down here. And by that, I just mean we'll make a little chute, and then put a I don't really remember what you need to get it, but you would get I forgot the item that's called. That's fun. We'll fill that up with some stone for now. I'll fill that up. So I forgot what the item's called, but it's the one that can suck objects out of a chest. So it's pretty straightforward. The dropper, it might be a dropper, but we would just put a chest here and then put this magical block that I forgot the name of. I'm gonna build a dam briefly. I have tons of dirt. I can just build up, cover this section off of it. This is how I'm building it here. So I just need to take some dirt. And boom. Nice. Nice. Now we can finish up. How many more? Okay, I have enough space, so we're right. Now we can just... No, okay. That was not enough. That will do it for now. Unless... Yep, this one's also gonna have it. Alright, great. I need to... Actually, I'm just gonna destroy this whole section here. And now I can go out and plug it up, because that's where we were wanting to get it to anyway. So, kind of works. Take the dirt. Ooh, we get some fish in here. That would be quite cool. Okay, nice. So now we just have to figure out. I'm gonna actually put some of this sand that I've got in the furnace. Do I? No, I'm not gonna do that, because I want to make a nice little beach out here. I'm not gonna make a beach out there. So, and I already have quite a bit of glass, so we should be okay. Okay, now we can just finish up this mining spot. Then we can lay out our nice floor area here. I think, yeah, we're gonna need to make slabs that we're gonna put here and walk up. Okay, Nice. And then we're gonna fill this whole section with glass, just about with glass. The roof needs to be changed out with wood, birch wood. So we're definitely gonna need more birch. Like, definitely gonna need more birch. Like, so much birch that we're gonna have to go right now and deal with it. We got time though. Actually, we'll go in the next day. That'll give us plenty of time to collect birch, so we can just whack like all of this. We got a lot of stone, which is obviously nice. So we need the glass. Get rid of the dirt. Oh, we do have okay, this is nice. So I didn't realize how much coal we got, but we also picked up a lot of lapis last time out, which is obviously nice. Let me top up our coal, because I'll take torches if I need any. So let's get this wall done. So this whole area is gonna be filled in on the bottom. So we just need to kind of break this bit. And this whole section is going to be filled in with glass. And then we'll go outside and renovate it so that the water... Where is it? It's here, yeah. Oh, we're getting pushed away. I don't want to misplace it, because obviously then we lose out on the pain. There we go, that's a lot better. Okay, that should... Perfect. Alright. Perfect, so that's what we can do now. We can go outside and kind of clear up the bottom bit. Because I obviously don't want the dirt blocks to be right next to the window. Pick up the sand here. So is there a need for clay? I may as well get some clay. Here. I just remember that clay is a bit useful. I can't really remember what for. But we've got it now, so that's good. Okay. What do we need here now? So we need to go down and deal with this section here. Can I harvest that? No, I can't. Alright. Nice. And then I don't know if we want to put... Well, okay, we got a bit of time. I don't know if we want to put sand there. Oh. We'll pick up the ink sack. I didn't want the squid to die, but it swam out on its own accord. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't kill it, at least. So, let's... Oh, we still got a bit of time. I think we do put some sand down here right in front. Because that way I think it just looks a little nicer. So we're really going to want it to be from here. That's a mess. Boom, boom. Perfect. Okay, now we just need to get our sand. We only have 5. I have more in the chest, but that should still be close to enough. Okay, 3. So we'll quickly grab the 3 and then head to bed. Boom, boom, boom. Sand. We got a lot of clay, which is always nice. Nice, perfect. I think that's gonna look a lot better. And then we will probably put sand on top of it. Or wood. I'm gonna make a nice little deck. I think that's the way to go. So maybe put wood planks out there. Sorry, villager. I'm taking your bed. Nope, still not. We get a nice little view of the beautiful sunset here. Perfect window. We've got actually a perfect house because now we can structure it so we get the sunrise and the sunset, which is always nice. So close that up. Head back to the house. So right now we want to go and harvest some more trees. So I'm gonna need to make some more. I'm gonna make some more stone or what is it? Stone axes. I guess I'll leave those behind. Take that. I probably don't need the sand as much anymore. So let's at least put half of them on. Get some more glass panes. And then what else do I need? Get some more so we can make some sticks. May as well have a bunch of sticks. Good to have. We'll make 3. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Get an apple on the way. Okay. So let's head out. We haven't gone this way before. Get some more. Get some meat on the way. Sorry, cows. Anything interesting here? Is this the one that we saw before? If it is, there was iron around here. But I don't see any iron, so this might be a different spot. Might be. Oh well, this isn't exactly... I'm gonna have to break to get out now. Oh well. We'll let this guy go. We're not gonna take all of the trees. I'm not wanting to do that. Some nice ores down here. This should be nice. I haven't seen any mobs though. Hostile mobs, that is. I've seen lots of pigs and cows, chickens, sheep. We'll go a bit further and then strike up in this forest right here. So this isn't looking really like the forest that I'm wanting to build this giant... Are these turtles? What's that sound? Is that just leaves? Must be. These turtles. What do the turtles do? I'm not gonna kill them, but that's quite cool. I don't remember ever finding turtles before. Ooh, there's some iron over here. See, we've got some nice mining spots. Jesus, this is the spot to come for iron. There's lava here too. Make a nice bucket. Yeah, this is definitely the spot. What's that? I have no idea what that is down there, but we'll go check this whole area out in a future episode. For now, we just need the birch wood, and we need to make some better time of it because it's already almost half day, and we've not got any wood. That sounds like a snake, that little slither, but I can't tell if that's just the turtles or the leaves falling from the trees. I've not played with the leaves before. That's new. So I obviously don't really know what that is. But it just sounds a little freaky. There's a little slither in the back of my ear. Back of my hearing. So we need both oak and birch, because the birch we're obviously going to use for the floor. And then the oak we are using for the actual, like, for the walls, and I think we've still got plenty of oak, but here's the problem we're at. I want to kind of build pick up some sticks, always take the sticks. I want to kind of build the outside of the house and with the actual oak logs. I have an idea, it's in my mind. I don't know if I've explained what I'm doing really well with it, but I have it set in my mind. So I'm collecting as much oak logs as I can as well, but the birch is really what we need. Well, we need both of them equally for the house, so I'll take both. And arguably we probably need more oak, because I don't know how many of the actual logs that I need. I know that we may need more oak planks as well. I don't think we do, but can never hurt. Never hurt to have more. See, that's definitely... I heard a spider there. Or is that not a spider? I thought I heard a spider. Pick up as many eggs as we can. Nice. What time is it? Oh, we still got plenty of time. Nice. We're not short for mobs. Whenever I start a world, I always get a little nervous. And maybe this is because maybe the spawn rates were lower. But I always used to get a bit nervous of not being able to get sheep for the first night, or just taking ages to find sheep. No, we've been fine. Although, I will say, if this is the leaves that I'm walking on or that we're hearing fall, that are like that little slither, it's very annoying because it sounds like something's coming up behind me, so I prefer to be a bit quiet here. I also need to figure out what the leaves are for, because I imagine there's some use to them. Otherwise, why would you put them in the game? But yeah, I'd prefer if the animals weren't really here, because I just hear them walking, and I don't want it to be a creeper that just creeps up on me, but I don't know if you can even hear a creeper walking. I cannot remember. We came across the one early in the game, but we did not kill it successfully, which is a bit unfortunate because the gunpowder can be useful, but I imagine we'll get plenty of chances to deal with creepers. Also need to, I guess kind of, we should probably set up a farm. I know that there is already going to be a farm, but ideally we also kind of want to have a farm. Grab as much as we can, because if we also have a farm, obviously then well, at some point we're gonna have to build a farm. The question is just, are we going to build one or just take from the village? It doesn't, yeah, so either or, we'll figure that out, because they have pretty much everything. How much do we have? Let's get some more. We should actually be fine. I'll get these 2 birch trees and then head back, because what time? Yeah, we got plenty of time still. Got at least a stack of both, but again, it never hurts to have as much wood as possible. Extend as well, the benefit of having all this wood is that we don't have to... Oh, nice, I wanted a birch sapling. Perfect, we got 2. Okay, so now that gives us more options with how we can decorate the house. But as I was saying, the more wood that we can pick up, obviously the better, because it's a bit of a menial task. There's no, like, it's not fun coming to collect wood. So yeah, and then obviously once the house is cleared out, so the rest should pretty much all be quite easy, because we're not actively clearing anything out anymore. We're just going to actually build it up, which is nice. And then I guess the harder task is going to be decorating it. And I say that, take all the saplings. I say that's the harder bit because it probably is. But also, I forgot you could do that. You can carve the. Ooh, that could be. I have to think about playing with that now. So we'll take an apple as well, because we need one. We need to eat it. We actually need quite a few. Nice. Okay. I'm not going to take all the saplings. You don't need. I just want to see what this looks like again. I'm not sold. I'm not sold. That could be a cool. It might work. I might. I have to see once I actually start building the house if that, because as I said, I'm going to put up this. I'm going to put up the actual logs, so we'll see if the shaved logs look better once they are installed. I imagine they won't, but you never know. You never know. We're almost done. Spent a whole day taking in wood. That's always fun. But as I was saying, you know, now the tasks, look, everything's gonna get a bit better. I'm wondering maybe I should also push back on this side of the river, so that way we can expand a bit out. But we'll see when it actually comes to the building of it. I don't really think I need to put much away. Put some of it away, because I don't need all of this stuff. I actually don't need most of it. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, stripped. So that's a bit annoying, because once it's stripped, then it's stripped, and you can't go back. But that's okay, I guess. It doesn't really matter too much. Take his bed again. Sorry, good sir. This should probably have one more night, because I'd like to finish the house this day. And then, I do not want to trade with you at the moment. I want to finish the house this day, and then we can, shoot. Indeed, sir. I don't, okay. So, these are pillagers, right? I have forgotten what pillagers do. I know there's a raid. We are not at all ready for a raid. The problem is we also have the house right on the village property. So if we kill the villagers, kill the pillagers, then we run into big trouble. So I feel like the best idea is to stay away from them. Alright, I'm back. So, looked it up. The pillagers are hostile from what I found. And I don't really want to start a raid right now. I know that they may not. They're just staring me down. They're just gonna shoot me as soon as I get near. So I don't really want to do anything. There's an iron golem around wherever he is. But so supposedly what they do, we're losing precious daylight here. What they do is, if I kill the leader, the one at the banner, then I'll get the bad omen trait, which when I enter the village, a raid will start. I'm not going to be a part of the raid, but obviously I want to save the village. I can't do that right now with my strength. So I'm just going to walk over here and hope for the best. The best not start killing anybody. There's the island golem. So we're losing precious daylight. I'm certain that he'll take care of this for everyone. So let's get back to work. If they come to attack us, c'est la vie. Okay, so what do we need? We need birch. We need birch. So we can, I don't think we're gonna use, actually I'm not gonna use all of them, because on the event that I decide to use the actual logs, then that's what's going, I'm gonna need them. So we can fill this whole section in, because this whole, that's annoying. But this whole section is just going to be birch. We don't need the copper. From my understanding, copper is pretty useless. So there's no real point in keeping it. This whole bit can also be filled up. Boom, 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 boom. And then, so let's also make some half slabs. They don't seem to be doing anything, the pillagers. Yeah, and as long as they don't start attacking the villagers, I'm okay. If they attack the villagers, that's when it becomes a problem. So I think we can make 18. I mean, that's more than enough, but still. Want to make certain that we have more than enough. Okay, boom, boom, boom. So this is what I was thinking. That's nice. So then here we can have our chest. I don't really know what else we're going to decorate it with just yet, but then we can walk up here, have a nice little hangout spot. Maybe we put the beds here. That could be cool, but I'm not going to do that. I want the beds to be upstairs. So now just need to kind of expand our walls. take all of this. Good stuff. That is not really what we were hoping for. Should be okay. Okay. That seals it all. Just about. And now we can't... Well, that was actually going to be the wall. So then this spot, we are going to... These I can definitely take. Lesson done, and it didn't take the torch, which is always nice. We can put that up here, bring back a pickaxe, and head over here and finish this spot. Okay, perfect. Now we can pretty much fill in the wall. Okay, nice. Is that so? We are going to be able to plug that up from up top. Need more. Okay, perfect. Now I just need to deal with the ceiling. We got time to do that. And then once the ceiling is done, this whole floor will be, this whole like office area will be filled in. That's annoying. We want birch for the ceiling. So fill that in there. And we did lose the torch now. Okay. Go and pick up the torch, because may as well have it. Get this spot done. Let's just get this whole spot here done, because it's gonna fill in. Perfect. That should be it. Hopefully. Hopefully that is it now. Okay. Nice. I'm liking this so far. We got just enough birch as well. Perfect. Whoa. We've actually probably got more than enough, which is what we wanted. And then this little section here, and this whole area is done. Then we just need to put up some torches. Nice, perfect. It's all good. Yeah, so this is what I was looking for, and then we'll obviously put in some torches. Keep it so it's not that dark out. We still got plenty of days. So what are the pillagers doing? And will they attack me if I get close to them? I hear the zombies, so there must be some sort of underground section. The golem's staring them down. We've got two here now, which is nice. But I don't know what they do. Obviously the pillagers aren't hurt. Leather. Okay, no, we're good. So the bells are obviously going to be used in case there's a raid. Are these guys going to go checking them out? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get over here so that way if they start killing the villagers. Nice, that's what we wanted. Okay, he's missing. Iron Golem needs to get him. Perfect, nice. And that's not going to give me the bad omen. Okay, nice. So the pillagers have been disposed of. The golems did their job. It just took them a little bit. There might be more around here though, so we have to keep an eye out for them. Okay. We've already pretty much checked all these chests. I don't know where they would have went though, because there are definitely more of them. They're not anywhere here to be seen, so it's fine. But there's definitely also zombies around, so that means that there is likely some sort of cavern under here. There's none around here for now. We also probably should build a stable so we can tame a horse, but And we have a saddle, so that's nice. I believe if we ring the bell, okay, what do you, so 6 leather for an emerald, 3 emeralds for dyed pants, an emerald for a hoe. We probably don't need a hoe right now, so that's a bit, it's not needed. We're obviously not going to kill the island golems. Okay, what does the farmer want? This is the guy whose house we keep taking. So you still want the same trade. 6 leather. We don't need leather. So if I have it, I can make a trade with them because we don't need it. And that to me doesn't seem like that bad of an idea. So leather. 7, perfect. That's just enough. We're probably gonna have to wait till the next day. See, because there's the zombie. So there's obviously a zombie around. Head over here for now because we're gonna trade this guy. Close up his doors. Nope, can't take his bed just yet, but that's okay because we're gonna have our evening supping while watching the moon go down. Watching the sun go down. Sorry, my bad. Sit for tonight. And do we have any arrows in us? No, we're alright. Sorry about that. So we're good. Okay, sir, I want to make a trade with you. No, you're not the one I want to make a trade with. I want to make a trade with one of the armorers. I don't know how they got 2 iron golems. I imagine maybe because maybe the one from the other village came. See, because there's the zombie. That one's right on us. So there's stuff. Here it is. So there's a nice little cavern that runs into here. Okay, you're who we want. Take the emerald. Perfect. Okay, so he's a novice, so we need to continue working on him. Yeah, it's annoying. Sounds all around it, but the skeleton's there too. Now, here's my question: does that increase all of their opinions of me? He's a toolsmith. That's not who we want. Now, what can I trade with you? You just want potatoes and carrots. I could probably get that from here. So I also checked it up. The leaves are just really good for compost, which I don't know if that's accurate to real life, but if it is, that's quite cool that they added it. If it's not, it's a little weird that they added it. Either way, back home, gotta figure out the rest of our building now. So, what do we need? We're pretty close to being done. It's just actually building kind of the main structure. This should have probably been changed. I'm going to change that because I'm not a big fan of the dirt. We're gonna change this all to just birch wood here. Change the outline to it all. Which is, yeah, it's a long task, but I think it'll look a lot better. Great. So we need oak here because we're gonna make this wall all oak. Nice, and then plug that. Perfect. And this one here. Nice. Okay, now we can just take out this. So, at some point we're also going to have to find pillagers and find an outpost because we also want to get a totem of undying. But we need to strengthen up for that. I don't have any confidence that we can survive that for now. But at some point, yes. So this is a nice little cavern that we've got. So I guess we can start putting some torches around. So, boom, boom, put them maybe there. 1, 2, put gaps of 2 in between. That works. Perfect. Put one there, and then here, put one. There, down here, what is that? Here, Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Perfectly lined up too. That's always nice. I don't know if we need one in the floor here. It may still be a bit dark. Should be alright though. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Otherwise, we may have to put a few down there. Oh well. We'll get to that when we get to it. So what do we have to... Yeah, so at some point, there should be a village outpost somewhere here. We're going to have to find one. Don't know how we're going to find one. But we will find one at some point, because we obviously need it. Also, oh, I can take the block of gold there too. And smelt it. Probably should have thought of that earlier. Do we have any more glass? We do. That should be enough glass. I hope at least. I hope at least. Okay, and then let's collect any more wood. Okay, we don't have any more wood. There we go. And we'll take this. This can be just made into planks because we're not going to use the strip like that. Okay, so now we need to fill up this floor, which means we're probably going to need some more birch, which we'll do. Alright. And then for this porch, actually, I want to quickly see this. Pick up this, because we're here. So, oh, yeah, well, up here we're going to put birch as well. That's going to look a lot better down there. Okay, nice. So I'm thinking this is going to be made into a bit of a porch. Probably get one more out, maybe. Or no, this is the house, so then this whole section will be made into a porch, and then we can put more slabs to kind of like walk down onto it, and we put a fence around it. That's how I think it goes. But here, let's build this. So, why did it go down a step? Am I double boarding this? Okay, that's a bit weird if I am, but I guess I am. So then here, this is going to need a staircase to get to here. Right here, it does. So that's fine. So it goes like that, supposedly. I think this is exactly what I did, because otherwise, I did kind of mess up the construction of it. But I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And I did have extra steps, so that will do it. But that means we are probably running a bit short on birch. Okay, I think that's alright. So it goes, you come in here, you want to head downstairs, you walk down here like that. Okay, in that case, we may as well just put the first one here. Fill this in. At what point? So probably around here. So then, oh, this is all just going to be like that. Does that mean it's to be 1, 2, 3, 4? No, I mean, I kind of meant it to go one higher, I think, but I messed up on the stairs here, and I'm not going to redo them. So we're just going to have a double boarded floor. Okay, we still have, yeah, we're gonna need all the birch. Probably could have waited a bit, but I'm going to roll the dice now and say that I need all of the birch. It's not that much. It's not that much of a commitment to put it all in there either. We've lost another day. I mean, this is crazy. We're almost done now. Okay, and then we just need to figure out how we want. So this is the bottom segment. It's looking quite nice. And we'll see if anything spawns here. But we just need to figure out where we want this to come up. As we're walking down, probably there, I would say is nice. So you come around here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So then we can just fill this in. And I'm thinking for this bit, we are going to... Okay, this isn't really what I was expecting on doing here. The steps, how many steps before we can put a ceiling? I need it to go a bit further. So here and here. So then this is the first one that we... No. It has to be one further. So this is the first one. And then this would be the second one. Just like that. that. And then this whole floor is going to be filled up. So we may as well fill that up. Have an apple while we finish the job. And then we're almost there. We are almost there. The basement's at least done, but we're going to finish the top this episode as well. So it's a long episode, but I may cut it down. I'd like to see. We're going to be alright on birch, which is good. It's still used up a ton for this house. Okay, so you walk down here, you come here, that's the first step down. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're downstairs, and this is what the bottom will look like. I think that looks so nice, personally. And then when you head upstairs, up here, I'm thinking about putting glass here. You're gonna have to think on that. I don't know how many more. I'm not gonna use any oak because I don't really want to go out and get any more. But this is obviously gonna be like that, and then so we can make the exterior a bit. And then, so as I was saying, I guess I can now kind of put this in. This is what I'm thinking. Boom. I want these corners to be filled with oak, and then we style that up. So, like that. That's what I'm thinking. That is kind of taken after these, just without the brick. That's my thinking, at least. But we are going to take this poor old villager's bed once again. And then hopefully this will be the final day that we are working on this project. Oh, okay. He's not going to use the door. We want to use the door. Okay. So we're going to finish building this spot up. And we also need to figure out what type of door we want. And then so how high do we want it to go? That's the question. How high? I'm thinking, so this one's by 4. I think we want by 6 up here. 6 and then the ceiling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, we're gonna go 1 less. Great. I mean, I'll pick that up later. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how many we want. Am I taking damage? No, I'm not. I meant, are my shoes taking damage? They are not. Okay, perfect. So now we can start filling this in. Definitely gonna need more wood. And then I need to figure out, how do I want this roof to kind of look? That's the other issue that I have. It's only going to be a single door. And I'll use this as a step up. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more wood. That will do for now. It's just, yeah, it's just a question of how much more. And obviously I'm gonna use glass in some of these spots. So but I guess I want to get the foundation done before I start playing around with where I want the glass to go. So let's just get the outside all set. Nice, it's not looking too shabby. And then we can fill this spot up too. We do still have enough oak, but we're definitely gonna need to make some more planks. So that's okay. This is interesting. So why are those planks shaved and these ones not? Because those are made of clay. But what's the difference? Like, why are those ones made of clay? Is there a reason why the villagers don't have regular stone there? So this should be okay. I can't imagine this is dark enough for anything to spawn. This is the only middle section that may be a bit dark, but I think it should probably be fine. So this is the house. We're gonna put windows and break it, but let's actually work on this bit right here. So we're gonna walk down here. I want this bit to be glass here, all around. Boom, boom, boom. And then I don't have any birch wood. Okay, I'm thinking maybe we put an oak here to the ceiling. Go up by 3 for now. And then these will go here. And then here we can just simply put that. I think that'll be okay. Like that. I think this is gonna look quite cool. Okay. Not bad. We're definitely gonna need more. I think that looks okay for now. So let's put all this sand in. Actually, let's put all of it in, because I can always harvest more, but let's just get the glass set. So I'm thinking that's how we style it for now. And then the question is just, how do we want to do the roof? How do we want to build out this roof? That's the main question. That is the big question on my mind. Maybe we can do slabs. That could work. Some slabs up. Like that, kind of. But let's get the inside done. So this is kind of what I'm wanting to do. What is this? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, so 1, 1. I'm trying to figure out how we can divide this. We can do 1, so 1 there, 1, 1, 1 there. That's how we do it. So like that and that. And I want those to come across. But those are going to be 1 up. Yes, I think that's how we do it. Or are they going to be? Yeah, those are going to be 1 more up. So let's build this, because we are going to have it this high. So that's not going to be a problem. And that's what I was wondering is, we are going to need more. We're going to need a lot more, but use this for now. Okay, this is what I was looking for. And then these can come down, because we're going to go 1 further. Like that. And then I want to build those across as like support beams, or just aesthetical beams. And then I have to decide, do we want shaved or unshaved inside? We can always shave, but we can't unshave. So let's get one of these done. Like that. That's perfect. This bit's a bit of a, it's a bit annoying it's not lined up, but I think it's probably fine. If I just cover it with oak. Because the walls will be covered in oak. So like that. See how that looks from down there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. This section's going to open up onto the porch. We're going to build the bedroom here, and then we're going to have, some furnaces and stuff here. I'm not minding it. Well, I'm not loving it, but I'm also not hating this. Maybe we put glass here as well. Maybe that'll look a bit nicer. Like that. That could look better. I don't mind it. It'd be nicer if that was further back. We can push it back. We can push it back one. That is possible. But this section down here is nice. And then up here it's still a work in progress. We are gonna need more wood. Unless I have any more. I may have some more. Okay, wood. Well, actually, this would just be the wood, so no. Okay, we don't have any more wood. All right, but we can look to the back porch for a second, because this bit's all going to be up done. And so this is what I'm thinking. Let's clear this bit, because this section's all going to be opened up and built on to the porch. I'm also, this is okay. Well, that's going to be it. Well, I'm going to end the episode here. We didn't exactly finish the house, but we did come pretty close. I mean, there's a lot more structure than there than it was before. But thank you guys for watching. Next episode, we'll definitely be finishing the house and hopefully get into the decorating. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Hope you have a good day. Bye.